Went to run the new Enjomor here, get some more minutes on it. Realized it didn't have spark. You could hear it, but it wasn't actually going through the wire. That's because of these guys down here. These little, they're M.2 by 8 brass screws, or M.2 by 9. They're pretty long. Brass Phillips screws. Yeah, you can be careful with those all you want. They're going to strip out. You're going to want to swap over to, if you haven't done so already, swap over to M.2 by 6. Perfect. The distributor is really simple. I actually really like it. I'll show you with the old screw. Let me do this one-handed. Perfect. If you look at it, it's sunk in there, and the new screws stick out just a little bit. Well, these new screws sticking out is actually a lot more perfect, and I'll explain why, because this, I think, is why it wasn't sparking. The rotor here is actually really simple. This whole housing doesn't move, which is fine, because it's just got one set screw right there. So you loosen that, set your piston where you want it, you know, piston 1 at the spot where you want to spark, and then with your tool, you can just, you bring it up and you hear the tick, and you can see piston 1 spark on your screw, and boom, spark set. It's actually really simple. I actually like it. It's smart. But I think that because the strip here on this rotor is actually slightly recessed on it. I have this pulled out when I had this cap on, so this face would hit the plastic, and I did get spark. That's what you saw in the video of it running, and it did work. In fact, there's no corrosion on it, which is surprising. But I think because of that gap, and this gap was honestly too much for the spark, and it's an 11.1 volt 3S LiPo battery. There's no resistor on it, doesn't need it. Use nitro fuel line, prevents your electronics from freaking out. So it wasn't reaching the spark gap, so I'm gonna fix that, get more videos of it when I get it done. It'll be tomorrow, so that's my endeavors. But hey, I love tinkering on these things.